Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm really well. What about you?
Not too bad, not too bad. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Kunal. I'm from India.
From India. Okay, nice. You can call me Dimitri, and I'm from the US, but I'm living in Thailand right now.
So pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So, what part of India are you from?
I am from near to New Delhi.
Near New Delhi. Okay.
Yes.
And are you a student or are you working there?
What do you think? Make a wild guess.
Sorry?
What do you think? I want you to make a wild guess.
Mm, you've got a pretty cool haircut, so I'm going to say you're a student.
Okay, I got it. No, yeah, I am a student. You're damn right.
Okay, cool. So, what are you studying?
I'm having four subjects like English, literature, Hindi literature, political science, and
Mhm.
history.
I mean, what is your major?
All are my majors. I can make my career in any field. Like I can go with history, I can go with English. It's up to me.
Ah, okay. So, well, what in this moment, what are you feeling you will go with?
I would like to go with I'm language, English language.
Okay, to become a teacher?
I would love to.
Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Welcome to the teacher club.
Great, great man, great.
So, what is your mm, what are your like study habits? How are you practicing English outside of this platform?
Recently, I'm going to have an institute as well for
Mhm.
practicing in real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have any TV shows or music or movies or books? Any kind of things like this, podcasts that you can actively do at home?
Nowadays, I'm trying to work on my accent. This thing I'm doing. I'm trying to
Okay.
do. I'm trying to do imitation practice.
A what practice?
Imitation,
Emeration.
like imitation, imitation. IMITATION.
Imitation.
Imitation.
Imitation. Yes, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
All right, cool. That's a good way to do it. I recommend that you use your cell phone or something to record yourself
Yeah.
trying to imitate the TV characters or the podcast host or whatever. But I also recommend that you use something that isn't using too crazy of English. Like I've got a few suggestions here. How I Met Your Mother, Modern Family, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. I think these three are really great for you to study with and try and imitate.
I have watched like one like series of this one, Modern Family. I have watched
Okay,
that one.
that one's good, but that one's pretty difficult. So if it's too difficult, I recommend How I Met Your Mother. That's easier. But if
Do you
it,
know one thing? What happens with me? I would like to share with you.
okay,
Like
sure.
whenever I watch these things, like there are that kind of scenes, like kissing,
Mhm.
touching, like sexual, like kind of thing, like romantic.
Yeah.
So that leads me to like porn websites, like kind of. So I prefer not to watch.
Sorry. So you mean you watch these shows and then it makes you want to go to that?
Yeah, you got it.
Ah, okay, okay. Well, if that's the case, I would say there's not too many really sexualized. There's some in Modern Family, but
Absolutely.
I would say that's only like 5% of the episodes.
I'm having some questions to you.
Sure.
Just suppose I wanted to come to USA. So can you tell me how can I come to USA?
Uh, Honestly, I don't know. Because I'm American, so I just go, I just show up.
Okay.
But I do know that the process is very complicated. You have to make sure that you have some kind of proof that you have enough money to be there and stay there, or you have some kind of job, income, things like that. You need to demonstrate your English ability, no criminal record, probably. Um, Things like this. Uh, but other than that, I don't personally know of anything
Like, can you
overly
sponsor?
crazy.
Can you sponsor me, please?
I don't even know how to do that, man. But if that means finance it, I'm not rich.
You are not rich.
No, no way. I,
Like,
I I'm on
we
a tight
you know
budget.
we can do a deal. We can do a deal. Like
Sorry,
we can do a one deal. Like deal.
I'm not quite sure how that would work, man.
Like just suppose I wanted to be a like English teacher, and I wanted to live sometime in America, and I want citizenship from there, so I can call myself native tutor. So we will work together, and I will give you your money back.
Yeah, but I don't even live in America.
But I would love to. I would like to have experience. Like if you can help me, it would be like my life changing, brother.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't exactly know what you're asking me.
Like if you can sponsor me, like if somebody is from America, they are giving us like sponsorship, so we can go there. It means kind of, they are giving us like kind of permission kind of thing. Like we can go there on behalf of them. They are inviting us kind of thing.
I'm not sure that I think you have to be part of a company to do that kind of thing.
Okay,
You can only get sponsored by companies, but not by people,
got it.
as far as I'm aware. Otherwise, you just go like you normally would. And if you're going to school, school is the easiest way to get in, and but you just have to have scholarships because it's probably quite, I mean, it's expensive for us.
Expensive.
So for
True.
you guys, it will be even more expensive.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not sure, but I don't think I have the ability to do what
So
you're asking.
got it. I want you to please ask me such questions, like kind of difficult questions. Like let's raise the stakes high of speaking English to advanced
Okay,
level.
sure. Okay, how about could talk about artificial intelligence and
Okay.
and things like that. So what's your opinion on artificial intelligence, robots, and the growing awareness that they're gaining? So, like, would you ever say that if a robot has this artificial intelligence, when does it stop being artificial and becomes real? Or does that never happen? What's your opinion on that?
For this, I would like to say to you, like was like Indian
Sorry,
robot.
sorry, you're
I'm
losing.
saying to you, I'm saying to you, for this thing, you can watch. There is even movie like Robot. from India. So you
Mm.
can say if they can be destructive, like they can turn into destructive as well. And I don't think so it's a good idea to provide them that kind of artificial intelligence.
Mm.
Because taking a human being, human being, yeah,
But that's not really my question. My question is, do you think it's possible for them to reach a certain intelligence level that they could be considered kind of another
human.
life form? I mean, they're a robot, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely, I got you. Like they can have their own feelings,
Yes,
understanding
exactly.
as like human beings.
So do you think that at that point they should be part of society in that way, or do you think they still are they're just robots kind of thing?
For this thing, I can say robot will be always robot.
Mm.
Somehow we can add some feelings, they can understand things, but I don't think so. It's a good for the long term for human beings like mankind. I
Yeah.
don't think so. It's a good idea.
Yeah, probably I would agree with most of it. I think, I mean, if they became smart enough and aware enough, I think it's possible to live side by side, but I think it would be foolish for us to provide them with that ability because then
Hmm.
we're basically creating competition for ourselves, which
Absolutely.
is just stupid.
And just pause if they will have such instinct for like competition, they can
Hmm.
easily beat human beings so easily. Machine
Exactly.
will be always machine. So you can say our parameters of every life field will be changed. You can say if we
Exactly.
talk about sports will never ever be same.
Hmm. Yeah, because then there's going to be robot
Yeah.
athletes and things like that.
They will never ever get tired, they will never get injury, their parts can be
Yeah.
their parts can be broken.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, then they'd have a repair bot on hand to quickly fix them.
As
But yeah,
like car.
I agree. It would be quite strange, that world. But
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like we're headed towards that world in the next 20 years or something. Because,
Okay.
back in the day, I used to think, oh, maybe in 100 years. But now, I mean, it's not so far off. So it's an
Mhm.
interesting time we're living in.
Okay. Are you living by yourself?
I mean, technically yes, but I'm living in a dormitory. So there's seven other people in the hotel.
Okay, one more thing. Everybody, like in India, they are getting they are getting mad about US. Like
Hmm.
means for US means like greatness for them. Like in India, for Indian person, like if they will go to America, they are great. They have they are living in great country. So what do you like to say about yourself? You are from America, but you are not living longer there. So do you feel America is great country, best from every country? It is the best one.
No, no. I think they're maybe the most powerful country, but I think that's about where the greatness ends. Maybe 50 years ago, 100 years ago, before that, maybe it was a really great country. That's what people tell me who are older. But in my opinion, for the last 20 years, it's been a very steep decline. So I don't really think it's that great anymore. That's why I don't live
Uh,
there.
in what aspects you are saying like there is a great decline?
Oh, a lot. Social, economic, political, safety, so many things. But we're
Tell
actually
me.
out of time. So maybe we'll talk about it more next time.
Okay.